Okay, cool. Just stay on. We'll get some more news fresh from the oven now. The latest, Ratan Tata says that Tata Tele got no advantage in any way from A. Raja or any earlier minister, and lots more. Siddharth Zarabi has been picking up all of that. He joins us on the phone line now. Siddharth, give us all you have.
Okay, Rajeev Chandrasekhar, who is an independent Rajya Sabha MP and formerly the promoter of BPL Mobile, had sent a major open letter against Ratan Tata, alleging that he was involved in various things for subverting telecom policy and questioning the conduct and telecom policy plans of the Tata Group. Ratan Tata has now hit back with a very strongly worded letter in reply to Mr. Rajeev Chandrasekhar's missive. The key points here is that Ratan Tata is asking for the telecom inquiry which is going on to be extended way back to 2001 instead of the 2008 award of new telecom licenses, essentially saying that all previous licenses, including the large incumbent operators, need to be investigated for holding additional spectrum beyond what was the contractual limit. He mentions in his letter a amount of 65 megahertz. Ratan Tata also saying that Tata Tele has not received spectrum in Delhi and 39 other service areas despite waiting for 3 years. And most importantly, saying that several telecom entities have double ownership in the sense that they own stakes in other telecom operators who were licensed in 2008. Now, this is a clear reference to Swan Telecom and Loop Telecom, both companies which we know have been in the news for existing operators holding stakes beyond the permissible levels in them. Of course, a matter of discussion, but the name of SR Group for Loop and for Reliance Communication in the context of Swan Telecom, which is now owned by Etisalat DB, has been there in the public domain for quite some time now. So clearly the telecom battles that we have been seeing for some time now continuing, a lot more details coming out, and somebody as respected as Ratan Tata now reverting back with a very strong dismissal of what Rajeev Chandrasekhar said in his open letter earlier this week. Back to you, Sonia.
When he spoke about the several new telcos, or rather when he wrote about them, was there any direct reference to any company, Siddharth?
Well, there is no direct reference, but like I told you, when Ratan Tata talks about additional spectrum without fee payment, he is referring to all the established operators. That includes Bharti, Vodafone, Idea Cellular, the people who had got licenses up till 2003 and immediately thereafter during the BJP, the NDA regime. When it comes to the, let's call it the double holding, alleged double holding, it is a clear reference to Swan Telecom as well as Loop Telecom, both which we know from publicly available facts are under investigation through various agencies for the allegation that SR Group has in some ways crossed the permissible 10% limit in Loop Telecom, and the Reliance Group for having spawned and given birth to Swan Telecom, which was ultimately sold to Etisalat DB.
Okay, Siddharth, thanks so much for all those details. So as you've seen, Ratan Tata has lashed back at all those allegations and spoken a lot more. In fact, that's all the time we have. Those are flashes that you can see on your screen about what Ratan Tata has replied. We'll talk about that as well. We need to take a short break. When we come back, Markets Midday will take all this talk forward.